What's going on, everyone? So yesterday, we finally got to see what does the starting five of the Lakers look like in the new offensive system under JJ Redick, right? First preseason game, we didn't get LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Guys weren't really hitting shots. It was kind of still up in the air of like, how does this look with LeBron and AD? LeBron and AD come in, and it's just such a breath of fresh air. It was so refreshing. It was so great to kind of just see, one, LeBron James and Anthony Davis were incredibly active. I said this after the Olympics, that I believe that LeBron James and Anthony Davis were going to be midseason form right out the gate for the Lakers. And based on what we saw in a preseason game, right, like they're clearly going to be, they're going to be dominant. And it's just like, it drives home even more that you got to get a trade done. You got to get what this team needs. The Lakers aren't far off. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to be two top 10 guys in the league this year. This offense is going to be so... It's going to be so great for LeBron and AD. Right? It's going to open up so much more for those two. It's going to take so much pressure off of those two. Right? Like, LeBron and his ability to play off ball, play on ball, him as a playmaker and passer with guys not just standing around. Because the thing that we had last year, right? Everyone's just kind of standing, waiting for the basketball, and LeBron's dribbling, doing his thing, killing 20 of the 24 seconds on the clock, driving and kicking. It's predictable. You know what to expect. You kind of just live with what's out there. But now if you put LeBron in various spots on the court, and you have all this constant motion and all this action going around, and you're stacking actions on top of actions, and you're really working the middle of the court, which you see heavily with this team, right? Like, all of a sudden, LeBron, as that passer, becomes so much more lethal, and he doesn't have to work as hard, right? Everyone else is kind of doing the work. He's just standing there surveying, right, making a decision, boom. And then as an off-ball guy, you saw him in his three-point shot. You see his legs are under him, right? Defensively, he was very active. Not going to ever be that, like, lockdown, just prime LeBron defense, defending Derrick Rose in his prime in the playoffs. Like, you're not going to get that, but active, engaged, leading by example. Also, if you're able to take pressure off of him and take some of the responsibilities off of him, well, then now he's going to have more energy. He can exert a little more on the defensive side. He can be better in other areas that you need him to be better in, right? But also as the off-ball guy and his ability to shoot, his ability to slash and just get to the basket, using him as the picker to run the pick and roll, him on leak outs, all kinds of stuff, right? Like, there's so much versatility that you can do with this type of offense under JJ Redick for LeBron and especially Anthony Davis. I mean, the first play of the game was just an easy lob, just freed up Anthony Davis for the easy lob, boom, splash, right? Like, those type of things. Anthony Davis knocking down a three ball, showing his versatility out there on the offense side, playing through him on the offense side, and his ability to make plays, his ability to survey, right? Like, and the thing is that it's going to make things so much easier for Anthony Davis because now when I know a Rui is tucked in the corner and he's not going to leave that spot, I don't have to worry. I don't need to worry about him. When your offense is predictable, it makes it easy, right? With the Lakers' new offense and what they're doing, how much of it is just Phoenix is terrible defensively, right? Like, I still have zero faith in Phoenix. Offensively, they're probably going to be very good. Mike Budenholzer wants to run the Mike D'Antoni 10 seconds or less, just jacking up threes, jacking up shots, right? There's going to be nights where Phoenix looks really good, but defensively, they have no hope, right? Lakers were just getting whatever they wanted whenever they wanted it. I do worry about the Lakers defensively, but look, I talked heavily about Phoenix last year and how, like, I just had no faith in them, and I thought they were pretenders, not contenders. Even when people told me I was delusional, even when people told me, like, just give them the championship already, you don't know what you're talking about, clearly you don't know ball. Well, one of us was right? I still have no faith in Phoenix, right? So I would like to see this against Minnesota, and I think that'll be a really good test opening night. Talk about the best defense team in the league last year, and they're probably going to be very good defensively this year. So to me, I'm really kind of excited to see how does this offense look against that type of defense. But the fact that they were able to shred Phoenix the way that they were able to shred Phoenix is great, right? That's what you want to see. That, the bad defense teams, you're going to blow them out, right? The good defense teams, you're still going to be able to generate quality looks. You're still going to be able to get good shots. I mean, you were creating all kinds of just open looks for guys, right? Running that type of offense. But back to the main point I was getting at is with Anthony Davis, if I know what you're doing defensively and I know Rui's not leaving that spot, I don't have to move. I can slide over and be the help defender on Anthony Davis and even allow, hey, if I need to, I'll let Rui take that shot. But I can kind of play middle. Right? I can kind of be that middle linebacker and just kind of, okay, let's see, let's wait. Okay, let me close out. Oh, let me help with Anthony Davis, get the kick out, and then have a guy rotate, and then I can rotate over here. It just makes the defense and their ability to defend so much easier than when you have this constant movement, constant actions, ball is moving, guys are sharing the basketball, you're getting 3, 4, 5 passes before you take a shot, right? Like those type of things. Now you're making the defense have to guess. Now you're keeping the defense on their toes. Now you're finding the breakdowns and capitalizing and taking advantages of those breakdowns. And you're doing it efficiently and you're doing it effectively to where now the Lakers have the advantage. That's why I've said, I believe the Lakers are going to be a top 3 to 5 offense at worst. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're the best offense in the league. If guys can hit shots consistently, if Austin Reeves continues to be aggressive, I love how he's been aggressive these last 2 games. He's not settling, he's attacking the closeouts, right? Like he is playing the way he did 2 seasons ago now, right? We need that Austin Reeves. Obviously, we need him to be consistent, knocking down the 3 ball. If his shot is falling, that opens up everything else for his game. But don't settle, right? Make the defense have to work. Make the defense have to make adjustments. Make the defense be on their toes and have to figure you out. Don't bail the defense out by it's just heavy ball dominant, LeBron dribbling for 20 or 24 seconds and then the kick out, right? And you got the bailout shot and the guys you're hoping makes it. Otherwise, you're going the other way, right? Like, you're seeing the great improvements from Darvin Ham to JJ Redick. Darvin Ham ran sets. He ran actions at times. And the Lakers were very good. I mean, I talked about it all season last year, right? Like, the Lakers, when they got 30-plus assists, they won every one of those games, right? But when it got stagnant, which Darvin Ham defaulted to a lot, Darvin Ham would default more often than not to just giving LeBron James the basketball and having him be the offense. And it wears LeBron down, and he has to do a bunch of work, and then he doesn't play defense, and then not just that, but you're not getting quality looks, right? Because everyone's just kind of standing around waiting to see what LeBron's going to do. It's not a good offense scheme. At times it is. At times, that is your best offense. At times, hey, guys aren't hitting shots. Hey, give the ball to your best player and have him go make a play. End of the game, game's on the line. No, you're down 1. Put the ball in LeBron's hands and let him go make a play. Right? I'm not saying you don't ever do that. I'm not saying that, again, at times, that is probably the best play you can run. But not 100 possessions of the game. Right? Like, you want to have nice balance, nice offensive attacks, right? Have multiple actions you can default to. This play gets broken up, boom, right? You saw it in the first preseason game. There was several instances where they ran a set, it got broken up, and then they adjusted and went into something else, and it led to a bucket. Like, that's what you want. And it's only going to get more efficient. It's only going to get better. They're only going to get more comfortable. They're only going to get better understanding. Right? Like, that's the difference, is you're seeing the movement. You're not seeing a lot of guys standing around. Again, at times you want that. At times you want guys kind of tucked away in the corner, right? Because, you got a certain play design or whatever. Or sometimes that is the play to get the ball to the corner man, right? Like, so again, there are going to be times where you see guys standing and kind of waiting, but what are you doing most of the time, right? 9 out of 10 possessions, if everyone's just standing around, you're helping the defense. You're helping the defense be able to defend. You're not making the defense work by any stretch, right? So we need the Lakers to continue to provide this level of offense. It's been so refreshing just watching these last 2 games, right? Like, you're seeing plays out of just everyone's playbook. JJ Redick's just plucking the best plays out of everybody. Here's some Warrior action. Here's some Nuggets action. Sacramento. The first play of the preseason for the Lakers was Dan Hurley. It was a skip play, right out of Dan Hurley's playbook. Boom, right? You're seeing all these different things stacked on top of each other. It's going to open up so much for Anthony Davis. It's going to make things so easy for LeBron James. It's going to make things easy for our offense, period. You need to stay aggressive. You need to be in attack mode. You need to keep attacking. Do not settle. And you're going to have good results, right? Again, I want to see it against Minnesota opening night, right? I want to see how does this look against Minnesota on opening night. Talking about one of the best defenses in the league. Last year, again, they were the best defense in the league. If you can create quality offensive production against Minnesota, Lakers are gonna be very good offensively. Like if they go drop $120 on Mini or 115 or something like that Mini, like that's a good sign, right? Like so, let's go do that. Pull out this win. Let's keep working on what we need to work on. Still preseason. Still a lot of work ahead, right? I don't want to get too let cooler heads prevail, but this was a great sign now that we got to see what does it look like with LeBron and AD. And you saw everyone else, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, those 3 guys, during the time in particular that LeBron and AD were on the basketball court. Everything was just so easy for those guys. You want that to continue. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Think this is absolutely refreshing. This is great to see this type of offense that we're running, the quality of looks that we're getting, just the overall impact. Do you think, no, I still need to see it. Regular season, preseason is one thing, regular season is another, which I get. I can understand that. But however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. It's me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.